be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told y'all about, then I'll put those out.
Since Beyoncé just wrapped up her Cowboy Carter tour, Jason Lee has already started snooping around about her twins, especially Sir Carter. Recently, Jason Lee appeared to confirm the rumor that their autism is the result of a poorly performed witchcraft ritual. Kanye West may have crossed a line when he referred to them using the R word. Nevertheless, some now speculate that he might have known something all along. He and Jay-Z were once close friends until Jay and Bey chose not to attend his wedding because they didn't like him. He therefore has intimate knowledge of them. Additionally, Jaguar Wright had previously hinted that Beyoncé's alleged deep involvement in serious witchcraft and certain accidents may be responsible for the twins' current condition.
She went and killed a girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there.
Before all this turmoil, people discussed the twins because they believe Beyoncé was keeping them private while focusing on Blue Ivy until she was old enough to decide whether she wanted to be in the spotlight. But things took a bizarre turn when Kanye referred to the twins with the R word on X a few months ago. Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyoncé's younger kids there R-worded? He posted on Twitter, "No, seriously, artificial insemination is quite beneficial. Having R-worded children is a choice." After deleting the tweet minutes later, Kanye returned to say he only deleted it because higher-ups threatened to suspend his account. Essentially, he stood by his words. "I want everyone to know that I removed the message about the families of Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Jerry Lorenzo because I was afraid of getting suspended, not because I'm a good guy. I took it down like someone with Down syndrome. You get it, am I right? Am I right? The whole earth, honest conversation." He then added, "Until they help me with my children, there will never be an apology to the Carter family." He went further, saying, "You are freeing one person from jail at a time just to appear different. The Carters and the Kardashians are exactly the same, except the Kardashians are involved in human trafficking." As expected, his comments infuriated the Carters. One of Bey's team members said they were planning to sue him. "Bey and Jay-Z will absolutely not stand for this," said the source. Kanye has spoken about their children in such a crude and offensive manner. Jay-Z and Beyoncé are aware of the deleted posts and are considering how to respond, whether privately or through legal action. Beyoncé's mother, Miss Tina, addressed the controversy on Instagram, saying, "It's hard to remain composed and classy when confronted with ignorance and evil. I know that no weapon formed against me or my family will prosper." Following Kanye's comments, many began speculating about why Beyoncé kept the twins out of the spotlight while regularly posting Blue. Some believed it was to shield them from trolls, though Beyoncé continues to share Blue despite past backlash. Observers noted that the twins seemed less socially engaged. For instance, in an old viral video, Rumi gave minimal responses to Beyoncé's questions, and Sir appeared distracted. Experts suggested Rumi might show signs of autism. The rumors grew when Miss Tina mentioned in an interview that Sir is more reserved and enjoys math traits often associated with autism due to the preference for solitary, analytical activities.
She is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
Suddenly, Jason Lee's messy behavior resurfaced. Since Jason had previously tried to blackmail Beyoncé, some speculated that he may have been threatening to expose the twins' condition. For those unfamiliar, Jason was upset in 2023 when Beyoncé invited many other influencers to the premiere of her Renaissance film but excluded him. What bothered him most, he said, was that he and Beyoncé had been friends for several years. Even after spending nearly $40,000 on Renaissance tickets and gifts for his loved ones, he still didn't receive an invitation.
I think optically, when you don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more black, and I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy.
But he didn't stop there. He bleeped out a part where he told to others in the room some tea he had on Beyoncé, so we wouldn't hear it. Later, he stated that if Beyoncé got Kelly Rowland to interview him, he wouldn't reveal what he knew. But if she didn't, he would expose everything along with the receipts.
I'm gonna tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh, and that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Ooh.
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
Maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce.
Yvette
They're not
knows.
going to share that with
Yvette
her.
knows. I got the
people
receipts.
know.
I still
Her
have the
people know.
receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now, if I get that message to Beyonce,
Yes,
I
she
could
needs
get
to
it
know.
to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out. Whew.
The fires that will come over there.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now. I'm not playing this industry.
Beyonce gave him no attention. He also never revealed what his big secret about her was. However, some now suggest it was about the twins' health. Keep in mind this was back in 2023, over 2 years before the twins became a public topic. Some believe Jason was pressuring Beyonce to cooperate, but the speculation got darker. Cruel claims suggest she's hiding the twins not just due to illness, but out of shame, linking their condition to alleged witchcraft. These rumors resurfaced after her former drummer quit in 2018, accusing Beyoncé of practicing extreme witchcraft.
Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And, you know, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience.
Then came well-known YouTuber Storm Monroe, who exposed Beyonce's deep ties to African witchcraft.
No, Beyonce is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. She is a daughter of, I believe, either a daughter of Oshun or Yemaya. I go back and forth. I feel like it's Oshun though, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But nonetheless, she's a high-ranking witch. Okay, how many people have come out and said, "Hey, shit, my cat started dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that." Like this is nothing new. Okay, but you got to understand when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done, and Madonna is a very high ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is. Of course, the main thing Madonna practices is Kabbalah, but then there's different versions of Kabbalah, just like there's different versions of African spirituality. But then I also believe that in addition to African spirituality, I do believe that Beyonce is into dark magic and black magic as well, her and Jay-Z. And we're just going to leave it at that.
The situation escalated when Jaguar Wright also accused Beyonce's drummer of practicing witchcraft.
Girl cats. A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep, snacking on his big people cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her a restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too, which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician and she was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music, handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington. Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's title.
The fact that Beyoncé brought the twins onto her right after Kanye's comments causing many to criticize her is even more suspicious. For the first time, she allowed them on social media. What was meant to disprove the rumors instead reinforced the idea that she was hiding something, using this sudden exposure to distract from the controversy. Additionally, it appears she only refers to Rumi while leaving Sir out entirely. 1. Fans suggested she shares her with the public, as she does with her daughters, to show support for all children with autism or any other condition. Another report said Beyoncé shouldn't have even let Rumi perform, as the poor child seemed overstimulated. In my opinion, it was a poor PR stunt to divert attention from Bey and Jay's questionable behavior. Rumi is a sweet child, and they should let her just be a kid, but now, I'd like to know what you think. Do you believe Beyoncé's alleged witchcraft is the cause of the twins' struggles?